right, so this video is going to be like a word salad, kind of just a little bit of a rant here as I enter into my third year. One key lesson I'm learning is fixation. Fixation on my lack of technical skills, ability, and professional credits to actually be successful within this industry as a professional and in general. I am completely fixated on my technical skill, ability, or lack thereof in certain domains in security, and I feel this inherent insecurity in myself, thinking that maybe I just don't have what it takes to really go and level up within this industry. So my fixation with my lack of technical skills ability is rooted, I think, in inherent insecurity in myself, in a constant comparison of looking at my associates or people on social media and thinking to myself, I will never be these individuals. I am not good enough. I do not possess the talent or skill set to acquire and learn new skills. And I'm fixated in that it makes me feel anxiety and nervousness as I walk throughout my day, which I know maybe seems kind of dumb, but for me personally, I feel like if I'm not learning something new within this industry, or I'm not constantly attempting to level up my own portfolio, then I'm going to be falling behind in my career endeavors. And so these last couple of months, I've really just been struggling with knowing what path I want to go on and where to go next within my career journey. So my fixation on my lack of technical skills ability, and it's leading me to anxiety, I think relates to a few things, but one of them that I've talked about on this channel is imposter syndrome. And I think that if you're in any IT career or any career in general, but cybersecurity IT, you're going to feel inherent imposter syndrome. And this can be due for multiple reasons. The cybersecurity industry and IT at large is a massive industry, something that I think a lot of maybe common marketers or educational programs don't show within their curriculums. The domains of cybersecurity are expansive, and there's subdomains and subdomains, and there's lots of different specialties that one can get into and be successful in within this industry. And then that's great. But what it leads to ultimately is a feeling of imposter syndrome, especially for entry-level candidates, maybe juniors in their career, because they don't know how to navigate what key information to learn and acquire and others to maybe perhaps filter out. And it just relates overall to imposter syndrome. So I'm making this video for a couple of reasons. One, I'm just ranting. And two, I want to let you know that if you are a student, a prospective entry-level cybersecurity professional, or you're in the industry right now, you are not alone in feeling what you feel with fixation on maybe not being good enough for this industry, or having immense imposter syndrome fixated on your lack of technical skill ability. The strategy that I've been trying to implement these last couple of months, especially since the beginning of 2024, as I've really been struggling with this, is trying to be gentle and also pragmatic about what you can and cannot accomplish. Ultimately, myself comparing to others on social media, or it doesn't really matter who it is not doing you any good. It's okay to look at other individual abilities and say, hey, maybe I want to learn how they troubleshoot something or how they problem solve. But ultimately, it is up to you to really work on your skills and to create progress in the way that you seem fit. And what I mean by that is comparison is the enemy. I've talked about this before, and that, ultimately it's about who you are as an individual and like what you want to go out and do. In addition, I'm trying to implement realistic goals and build that into measurable tasks. So each day I write down what I am going to do for that day. And if I accomplish whatever that is that I set out to do, I guess I see that as a success. And creating a system of measurable goals, something that's very consistent in chunks, is going to help you in the long run, even though it may not seem very impactful when you are completing the task day by day or week by week. This video isn't inherently a cybersecurity career video. I mean, this can apply to anything in life. But I think as students students or professionals in this industry, we tend to have these feelings of imposter syndrome, comparison, fixation on your technical skills, abilities, and maybe how you compare to others within this industry. And the advice that I'm giving myself, that I've received, and what I'm relaying to you is that you can't sit there and try to compare yourself to others. At least it's not an efficient use of your time. It's counterproductive in the way that will make you feel as an individual. Strategy to help is to quiet that inner critic when you feel those times of imposter syndrome, and try to create a plan in whatever means necessary to proceed forward in measurable, consistent chunks so that you are making progress in the way that you can do it, and not on others, but maybe just in yourself. And I think what that will make you feel is a sense of accomplishment and progress, because you're challenging yourself, and ultimately you're becoming, it sounds cringy, but you're becoming a better version of yourself as you grow into the field or whatever that is. It doesn't have to be necessarily inherently technical. It can also be just different workplace skills. And ultimately it's a matter of saying, you can do this. It's just being more practical in how you can do it. I know this video has been kind of, abstract here. We're talking about feelings, but if you are feeling this in this industry, you're not alone. This is the lesson that I'm learning as I get into my 2024 career endeavors. So what are your thoughts, or how have you tackled imposter syndrome, fixation, comparison in this industry? Leave a comment in the description below. I'm interested to see maybe how you've tackled that, or maybe what you're feeling right now. So until the next video, have a good day, and continue to make progress in the way that you can see fit.